Hello, guys. Good morning. It's Monday again. It's a fresh week. It's a new week. So I just want to tell you guys and share with you guys my bias this morning or what I'm anticipating for the week after marking the high and low of the week. So let's quickly jump into it this morning. So as you can clearly see, I've marked the high and low of the week. So all I'm definitely gonna do is just to be patient. Is definitely to be patient to see what price is gonna do. I'm definitely anticipating or looking forward for price to reveal itself to me before I can do anything. So on this situation, based on the fact that gold has been trading on all-time high and close to all-time high, so I'm definitely expecting for price to either break to the upside, pull back on this level, then I'm going to go in for a long trade. I'm going to go in for a long trade on gold. That if it plays out, okay? Eventually, if it definitely doesn't play out, I'm definitely still open to changing my bias as well. As much as I'm definitely expecting price to either break above or break below, then I'm going to wait at the retest to go in short or long. But all I can do after marking the high and low of the week is to be very patient. Is to be very patient on gold, definitely. So, like I said, I'm definitely on this 50-50 aspect now because now, remember, London session hasn't opened officially. So all I'm going to be doing is to wait patiently for price to reveal itself before I can do anything. So what I'm anticipating here, or what I'm waiting for, is to see price either break above this level, above this level, and then a retest. I'm going to go in long. So I'm waiting for price to either break above this level to the upside. Then I'm going to position for a long trade at the red test on this same level. So that is definitely what I'm waiting for. Is definitely to see price break above or below before I can execute my trade. So let's fall down to 1 hour. As you can clearly see, based on what's happening on the higher time frame, so I can see that price is eventually holding up yet, not breaking above this level. So what, like I said, remember there is no volatility yet. The London session is not officially open. So the best thing I have to do now is to just be patient. Is to be patient to see what the market is going to do. Is to see the market reveal itself. So here is my intermediate time frame being the 1 hour. So let's jump into 15 minutes. So as you can clearly see on the 15 minutes, it's definitely still aligning. As you can clearly see, it's definitely doing its own stuff. So all I can do now is to wait. Then if price definitely fail to break above this level, then I'm going to be positioning for a sell trade. I'm going to be positioning for a sell trade. If it fails to break above this level, I'm going to be positioning for a sell trade. But if price eventually breaks above this level, I'm going to wait for a retest of this level. But as you can clearly see, all it needs is patience. All it needs is patience on gold. So I'm definitely going to be waiting. I've already marked the high and low of the week. So already, based on this, it's already giving me a directional bias that we might expect more of the sell for this week on gold. But I can't conclude because the market is not officially open yet. So I'm going to be waiting patiently on gold to see what happens and if it breaks above or breaks below. If it definitely breaks below, I'm going to wait for a retest and then I'm going to go in for a short trade. I'm going to go in for a short trade. For example, let's say price eventually fails to break and then I'm to do anything now. It has to be, I'm going to be buying, I'm going to be selling on this level. I'm going to be selling on this level and just target 50 pips. I'm just going to be targeting 50 pips. So I'm just going to be targeting 50 pips on this setup if it eventually plays out the way I anticipate it to play out. Remember, why am I going to be selling? Because if price fails to break above this psychological level, then it ought to act as resistance to push the market into the downside. So why will I be selling? Psychological level, high of the week, then price action and MO pattern. That's the confirmation I need to go in for a sell. You see, to go in for a sell. But if price fails to do that, like I said, I'm only going to be longing gold at the retest after the break. So that's definitely what I'm going to be doing on gold. So I just have to be patient for price to reveal itself to me without me chasing after the price, but I just have to be very, very patient for price to reveal itself. Because definitely for me, I'm not gonna lie, like last week or over the weekend when I was journaling my trade and what I did and what I didn't do. So I definitely come to conclusion that eventually I'm going to lose money in the market. Trading the financial market, I'm definitely going to lose money, you see. And at the same time, I've definitely had or have a mind shift, accepting the fact that yes, I'm going to lose money and it's okay to definitely lose money. So when I lose money, it doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't mean that I owe the market anything. The market doesn't owe me anything, but I just have to accept the fact that losing money is part of the game. So I have to be comfortable and be fine losing and accepting the money, definitely to be able to come back to the market to make the right decision. So I want you guys to like my page. I want you to follow, subscribe if you want me to shoot more of my daily bias, my trade recap, and my setups, my daily setup from Monday to Friday. If you definitely want that as well, I want you to like, subscribe for more.